can fool the rest, but you can't fool me. You can't fool me. You can fool the rest, but you can't fool me. You can't fool me. You can fool the rest, but you can't fool. You can't fool me. You can fool the rest, but you can't. You can fool the rest, but you can't fool me. You can't fool me. You can fool the rest, but you can't fool me. You can't fool me. You can fool the rest, but you can't fool. You can't fool me. You can fool the rest, but you can't.
Hello, everyone, and it's Pops. And today we're going to talk about the chaos. There's so much chaos out there that it's beyond chaos. All right, so give you an idea. I don't know. Let's go back a year ago, basically. You could go 2 years back. Look how much chaos we have over the last 2 years. Well, let's say even a year, because really, I mean, we had the coronavirus 2 years ago, but we didn't have all this chaos. But now, you know, we've got chaos, and I'm going to go over a lot of it. You know, coronavirus, mask mandates, vax mandates, mandate after mandate, food shortages, supply issues, opioid plague in America, you know, inflation through the roof, mass shootings, war, dollar losing its value, corporate government corruption, morals out the door, no more morals in America, godless country, and the New World Order. So, we got Rick Nelson in the house. Good day to you. And Trash Can. Well, spreading the truth. And they gave you a 1 week ban, Trash Can. What was it? Like you had 3 strikes, 2 strikes? What's the first one is a warning. The second one is, I think, a week ban. So you must have 2 strikes. Hey, it is what it is. If we don't speak the truth, how are the people supposed to get the truth, right? But I'm not here. I'm bringing up facts. You want to weigh this all out, and you want to think this ain't chaos? I don't know what isn't. It is chaos. They are throwing everything they can at us right now. They're in full steam ahead. I think that something's up. And when I mean that, I mean they're throwing too much at us too fast. They usually do like more of a slow kill, sneaky style. Maybe they're in trouble. Maybe there's some good guys out there after all going after these people. I don't know. Until I see a couple of them going to jail, I'm going to be thinking that this is all part of the plan. Because in reality, it is all part of the plan. Chaos. They want chaos. Yesterday, they're so arrogant now. They're announcing their plans right to your face, telling you we're taking over. Listen to Klaus Schwab here. It's about a minute long. And listen to what this guy's saying. This was the meeting just the past week where the WHO wants to declare medical tyranny over every country. That basically means your constitution in America is worthless. They could come in and tell the Americans, you have to listen to us, not your government. Here's what he said. Listen to this guy.
Let's also be clear. The future is not just happening. The future is built by us, by a powerful community as you here in this room. We have the means to improve the states of the world. But 2 conditions are necessary. The first one is that we act all as stakeholders of larger communities, that we serve not our only self-interests, but we serve the community. That's what we call stakeholder responsibility. And second, that we collaborate. And this is the reason why you find many opportunities here during the meeting to engage, into very action and impact-oriented initiatives to make progress related to specific issues on the global agenda.
So, did you hear him? We're all shareholders. Yes, I want to be a shareholder of I'll own nothing and be happy. I wanna be a shareholder in that dream. You know, I put the link up there. Anybody wants to jump in? You know, the whole thing is burning down. Tommy Pinoy's fantasy is he wants the whole thing to burn down. And it's happening. All these mass shootings that you've seen. You know, I don't really know what's going on. How did this all happen so fast? 2 days in a row, all of a sudden we had crazy mass shootings. And now they're crying. They want to take away all the guns. I mean, is it a coincidence? Were they waiting for these things to happen? I just like to know how 2 of them happened back to back. It's weird. A lot of weird stuff going on. Don't know what to believe, what not to believe. Obviously, if it is true and everything is true, I feel sorry for those families and may the Almighty God rest their souls. But we really, I don't know. I'm very, I'm up and down with everything that's going on right now. I don't know whether things are true or not. So, till I could see better video footage of all this stuff going down. I mean, they show you some parents going in there and things like that. So, obviously, it's probably real. But why is it all of a sudden 2 of them back to back? You know, is it because they're stressing out their population? You know, we're probably going to have more craziness going on because the population is stressed out between all the shit that's running out of shit. You can't have all these things going on at one time. It's not possible unless it's coordinated, unless they planned it. Okay, this has to be a plan. Well, America just couldn't fall apart in a week. I mean, it's ridiculous. You know, how you going to get all this stuff happening all at one time? You know, it's a domino effect, but it just doesn't all happen at the same time. It's crazy. I mean, you want to look at some craziness. If you really think about this, you got COVID hit us. So far, they're claiming 2.38 million deaths. You got mask mandates on every little thing you do now. And they're having major impact. Studies are finding, but I still see people wearing them. You got forced vaccinations. You got all this stuff. You know, military had to get them, city jobs, and you got food catastrophes coming. I mean, UN's even telling you there's going to be crippled global shortages. They're telling you this stuff's coming. I mean, I don't know what more you need. And it's just more than that. That's supply chains. What about our supply chains? What's going on with that? Now, you still have bread and stuff in the stores because you're getting last year's wheat. But next year, when there was no wheat this year, that's when you're going to feel it. You're not going to feel it now. We had some in storage. We had wheat supplies. You'll probably feel this near the end of the year. Maybe October, November, you're going to really start to feel the crunch with the wheat issues. Because not only do we eat wheat, animals eat wheat, livestock, right? Feed, even corn. Same problems. You got fentanyl, opioid plague going on in America. Everybody's dropping dead. I mean, the guy from Goodfellas there was in the Dominican Republic. Who knows what he died of? 67 years old. All of a sudden, he died in his sleep. I'm not buying it. Got inflation. How crazy is inflation right now? Hold on. And you got mass shootings, right? We got war. What about the war in Ukraine? Now Russia supposedly is winning the war. They got 2 cities left, and they're encircling them. So who knows what's going on there? The dollar supposedly is going to crash soon. Government corruption, we know about that already. And what about our morals as a country, as people? Where have our morals gone? It's okay to do anything now, right? Boys can be girls, girls can be boys. They can make their own decisions. 5-year-olds now almost have the right to do whatever they feel like it, according to them. I don't know. What is going on? Godless country. Definitely are. We are a godless country. There's no in between. And the New World Order. They're making it clear. I mean, there's a lot more to the meetings. They're telling us what they're bringing. They want to have a one world currency. They're announcing it. The New World Order is so cocky now. They're telling you what they're doing. They're telling you, we're coming for you. We are going to do this. We control everything. You listen to Schwab there. I played it before on the show. Listen to him and what he's saying. He's telling you that we control everything now. That's it. So they're that arrogant that they're telling you straight up now. That's it. Game over. Get ready for the hell that's about to embark on you, because they are going to try to bring this country down. And they're having a hard time doing it, though. I can tell you that. Americans are resilient. We can do a lot of things. Now, they're claiming there's some attorney generals going after some of these politicians, and they're going to start arresting them and prosecuting them for crimes against mankind, basically, you know. Basically, they did a lot of evil shit that we don't know about yet. Okay? You will know. They're claiming like the monkeypox thing. They've had that all along planned. I think a lot of their plans are getting broken up. And I don't think they care. They're still going to push through it. Even if you don't believe it, they don't care. They're going to tell you this is the reason why we're going to lock you down. And even if you don't believe it, it doesn't matter, because you're going to do what we say. And that's what's going on right now. They're telling you they're doing it. I mean, what more do you need to hear? They're actually telling you, hey, we are in control of everything, and you will do what we say. And that's it. If you don't like it, too bad. You're going to obey us no matter what. They're telling you. Listen to Charles Schwab, and you'll understand. I played it before. There's more to that interview, and then another guy gets on, and he's talking about putting chips in people so they could track you. And another lady gets on, and she says that freedom of speech is too much. We're not supposed. This is all at that at 2022, that World Health Organization meeting in Switzerland or something. And a lady, one of these leaders, gets on. She says that we have too much freedom of speech, and children don't have rights. So children, she wants to give them more rights to do what they want. Parents have nothing to do with it. Parents should butt out and let their little kids make decisions. So this is what they're trying to do, and they're telling you they're doing it. They're not even saying they want to do it. They're basically telling you they are doing it, and you can't do nothing about it, and what are you going to do? So this is chaos. That's what I call it. And it's planned chaos by design. You can't have 20, 30 different things happening to the world all at one time if it ain't planned. It's designed. This is a battle plan. They want to give you they want to basically give you revelation as much as they can. To me, the New Testament and Revelation is their playbook. Maybe they wrote that out. Maybe the Masons wrote that playbook with the Revelation, because they're following it word for word. Revelation is coming. And is it by design? We'll see. Everybody keeps thinking it's God's plan. I don't know. Maybe God has a different plan. Maybe God's plan is to let us all suffer, because we're godless in general, most of us anyway. Maybe most of the people watching my show here aren't godless. I don't think you are. If you were, you probably wouldn't like listening to me. But the majority of the population now is becoming godless. And this is a problem. If we have no morals and we have no God, then what do? We do as we want. That's in the Satanic Bible. Do as thou will. I'll go look that up if you don't believe me. So does anybody got any questions in the audience? All right. Well, let's put on a let me put on a video. I gotta run to the restroom. So here we go.
Hello, Americans. I'm Paul Harvey. If I were the devil, if I were the prince of darkness, I'd want to engulf the whole world in darkness. And I'd have a third of its real estate and 4/5 of its population, but I wouldn't be happy until I had seized the ripest apple on the tree. So I'd set about, however necessary, to take over the United States.
President Kennedy has been seriously wounded by this shooting.
I'd subvert the churches first. I'd begin with a campaign of whispers. With the wisdom of the serpent, I would whisper to you as I whispered to Eve. Do as you please. To the young, I would whisper that the Bible is a myth. I would convince them that man created God instead of the other way around. I would confide that what's bad is good and what's good is square. And the old, I would teach to pray after me. Our Father, which art in Washington. And then I'd get organized. I'd educate authors in how to make lurid literature exciting so that anything else would appear dull and uninteresting. I'd threaten TV with dirtier movies and vice versa. I'd peddle narcotics to whom I could. I'd sell alcohol to ladies and gentlemen of distinction. I'd tranquilize the rest with pills. If I were the devil, I'd soon have families at war with themselves, churches at war with themselves, and nations at war with themselves, until each in its turn was consumed. And with promises of higher ratings, I'd have mesmerizing media fanning the flame.
The President of the United States is racist.
If I were the devil, I would encourage schools to refine young intellects, but neglect to discipline emotions, just let those run wild. Within a decade, I'd have prisons overflowing. I'd have judges promoting pornography. Soon I could evict God from the courthouse, then from the schoolhouse, and then from the houses of Congress. And in his own churches, I would substitute psychology for religion. I would lure priests and pastors into misusing boys and girls and church money. If I were the devil, I'd take from those who have and give to those who wanted until I had killed the incentive of the ambitious.
Well, anyway, I just put that on because I had to run to the restroom. But this is planned chaos, people. Wake up, smell the coffee. It's here. It's coming. I just put this out here I'm sure you all know it, but when you write it, go home, write it down how many things are going wrong right now. And you could probably fill up at least 1 or 2 pages. There's too much stuff going on. It's just too much. It doesn't make sense. It all has to be planned. There is no in between. This has to be by design, chaos by design. This is what they want, and they're giving it to you full speed ahead. Pay attention to what happened in the World Health Organization yesterday, and you're going to realize you more or less you're going to have no freedom soon. I hope I'm wrong. Anyway, I'm going to end this show. Just thought I'd get this message out there to just wake you up and just take a quick look and see what the hell's really going on out there, because it's chaos. Anyway, have a good one, and may God bless you and your family, and Pops out.